Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In our previous video, we will learn about different types of Arduino board like Arduino Uno, Arduino Nano, Arduino Mega, Arduino Leonardo and Arduino Pro Mini. We discuss their features, application, appearance and how to choose the right Arduino board for your project. If you haven't watched that video yet, I highly recommend watching it first because it will help you to understand the basics fundamental of microcontroller. Now it's time to take the next step in our embedded system and IoT journey. Today we will learn about ESP8266 family. So let's get started. The ESP is a low-cost microcontroller with built-in Wi-Fi and widely used for IoT project. The ESP8266 has revolutionized IoT because it provides built-in Wi-Fi with very low cost. We will discuss three popular ESP8266 boards: Node MCU ESP8266, VMOS D1 Mini and ESP01. For each board, we will discuss its appearance, application, and how to use these boards for particular project. On the screen, you can see the Node MCU ESP8266 board. In this board, here we have ESP8266 microcontroller chip. Here we have 3.3 volt voltage regulator. Here you can see this is the voltage regulator. This is here you can notice the micro USB port which is directly connected to your computer. Here we have flash button and reset button. Here we have also onboard LED D0 pins. When you connect this microcontroller to your laptop, this LED get on, and the main thing is 2.4 gigahertz antenna. By this antenna, we can make it a Wi-Fi control. It has a 32-bit microcontroller with built-in Wi-Fi. It has also built-in USB port and can be programmed directly using USB cable, just like Arduino. It has Wi-Fi connectivity. It has more GPIO pins. GPIO stands for General Purpose Input-Output pins, and these pins are enough for sensors, relay, display, and simple robots. This board is best for learning IoT. The easiest ESP8266 board for beginner. These are the common projects which you can make using this board, like simple home automation, smart switch, weather station, Wi-Fi sensor monitoring. This is the important note for you. If you want to learn IoT on a budget, Node MCU is one of the best starting board. Now on the screen, you can see the VMOS D1 Mini microcontroller board. It is noticeable smaller than Node MCU. Despite its size, it still includes a USB connector and GPIO pins for connecting sensors and modules. This is much small in size as compared to Node MCU, making it suitable for compact devices. It has also built-in USB port, here you can see, and this board make it easy for programming. It also provides built-in Wi-Fi connectivity and support all common ESP8266 Wi-Fi application. The main advantage of this board is its compact size, and this board is best for small IoT project when space is limited. These are the common projects which you can make using this board, like smart sensor, portable IoT devices, smart plugs, mini home automation system. This is the important note. Choose VMOS D1 Mini when you need Node MCU functionality in much smaller size. Here one thing you can notice that when we study Arduino, we study two types: Arduino Uno and Arduino Nano. We use Arduino Uno and Arduino Nano have same features, but Arduino Nano is used where we need a small size. Similarly, when we need a compact size board, then we can use vMOS D Mini in place of Node MCU. Now we have our last ESP8266 board, which is ESP01. It has ESP8266 microcontroller. This is the simplest and cheapest ESP8266 module. Here you can see this is the main brain of this microcontroller board. Here we have inbuilt antenna. Here we have power LED. Here we have flash memory, and these are the GPIO pins. This board is very small in size, smaller than Node MCU and vMOS D1 Mini, but it has also built-in Wi-Fi and connect to internet without additional hardware. But one limitation is that it has very low number of GPIO pins, and only a small number of usable pins are available. This board is best for low-cost embedded IoT product. Use this board when cost and size are more important than flexibility. And these are the common projects which you can make using this board, like Wi-Fi relay switch, wireless sensor node, serial to Wi-Fi converter, and embedded IoT project. This is another important note. ESP01 does not have USB port. You need a USB to TTL programmer to upload code. Now let's see the quick comparison of all the three boards. Here we have features like USB port. In Node MCU we have USB port, Wi-Fi, GPIO pins. From this table you can quickly compare all three boards. So which should you learn first? If you are a beginner, Node MCU ESP8266 is a good choice. For a small project, use vMOS D1 Mini, and for product development, use ESP01. So friends, today we will learn about ESP8266 family, including Node MCU, vMOS D1 Mini, and ESP01. These boards are excellent for IoT application because they provide built-in Wi-Fi at very affordable cost. In the next video, we will learn about ESP32 family, one of the most powerful and popular platform for IoT robotics, AI, and embedded system. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.